Hey guys, it's Kevin. I've had a couple requests for my chicken door on the chicken coop. A couple people wanted to know just how it was built, and before I started doing the YouTube videos, I did a lot of projects, and that happened to be one of them that I never got on video. Of course, at that time I wasn't doing YouTube videos. So I figured I'd take you guys up there, I'll get a tape measure, and we'll try to get some measurements on that door to let everybody know just how it's made and what it's made out of and some sizes on it. So let's go up and take a look at the door. Okay, here's the door. I try to get a little light. I got a light from my camera. Now I have a little eye hook up here at the top, just an eye bolt. And I got a little eye bolt right there. And then these are your dowel that automatically lock it. So when you pull it up, you can see how it opens it up. Then when it comes down, the weight of these pull it back down. And I will give you a close-up of all this, but I'm going to get an overall measurement on this whole door. We're going to go with the angle iron track. It looks to be about a 1" by 1/8 inch angle iron. It's really small. So it's 26 inches tall. So that's 26 tall, and the width of this door is about 10 1/4. That is the metal track around the whole door. Now, I took some little angle, I cut a couple pieces of this and welded on the side, just so I could put a screw in here to hold it against the door. Now, there's nothing behind this angle iron. The angle iron, this door lays up against this wood. So it's just resting up against there. Now, the door, the piece of wood, the piece of plywood, it is 1/2 inch thick. It's a piece of 1/2 inch plywood. I can't get an overall on it, but I'm going to say it's about 9.5 to 9 3/4 of an inch wide. And I'm going to say it's 13 inches tall. So we got 9 1/4 or 9 3/4 by 13 tall. So all it is, these little guys here are what you're looking for. This track is all easy, okay? It's easy to bend, or it's easy to weld this track together. So now I'm going to give you a little better view of it, a little close up, and I'll show you how these guys work. Now, the way I've done this is the weight of these, just the weight. And they almost touch, but they don't touch. There's a string tied on here and a string tied on there. I flattened them out in the forge and just drill a couple holes through them. So my string, now, here I'll show you, when you lift it, you can see the locks. There's your lock over here. You see your lock there? You got one there and you got one here. Now watch when I lift it up. These are welded on here. These are just 1/4 inch bolts welded on here. Them bolts will come, you know, they're just welded on there. They don't go all the way through the angle iron. So you can see it open. My camera is messing up here. Here's how it opens, and it picks up. Then you just pull your string clear on the other side of the room. I got a chicken here wanting to come out, and then when you put it down, the weight of them automatically lock the door. Now, if I try to open the door will not open. But if I pull the string up, the door opens. Okay, now let's get down to these guys down here. Let me shut this off. I'll have to get you a little closer view here. Now these here are just 1/4 inch dowel, okay? And that's, I think they call it, they're 1/4 inch dowel here. These are just 1/4 inch dowel. And this here is a 1/4 inch, I'm not sure they call them stove bolts, carriage bolts, but it goes through on the other side and it's rounded. There's nothing really on the other side. And I just put them in there, and you can see they're welded on washers. It's welded on a washer back in there. And there's a little washer as a spacer on each side, but this has to be out far enough that it'll catch this here. So These look to be maybe, each one of them maybe total length. Now, the way you bend these, you'll just have to do like a 90 on one and then a hook. You got a 90 degrees here, and then just a hook on each side. Looks to be about 3.5 inches on the straight part. These hooks down here are about 1 inch. They're about 1 inch down there. And then, let's see, what we got here. They look to be about 1.5 inches. And they're just welded to a washer and the pin in there. I mean, I wish I could build one of these. I really don't have the time to build one for you. But that's a close-up of it. I got a little eye hook there, a little eye hook there. Just tie the string across them, and you gotta leave slack in this though. You gotta leave slack in this so they'll go down and spread out. And then I just welded the pins on right there. You can see the little bolt that's welded on there. And then one welded over here, and that's your lock. Hey, I hope that helped everybody out on that door. I don't know what else to give you on the door, but that's basically all I did. I mean, when I put that stuff together, I didn't have a plan or a blueprint or anything. I just stuck it together and it worked fine, and it's still working today, and it's been in there for years. So I want to tell everybody thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, a comment if you'd like. But like I said, I'm not so sure I could give you any more information on that door than what I've given you. So till next time.